Hey, welcome to the live. Hey, welcome back. This is Sunday morning, Australian time, Saturday night live at 5 in the US Central, and we're looking at the sunrise over the fabulous city of Burnie. And how is in Tasmania? And how is the audio? Is the audio? I better check that first. We've got 10 wonderful people in at the kickoff, which is wonderful. Just checking the audio. Thank you, Mr. Devil Dog. Appreciate you. And yes, let's go back to the top where a certain character said, first comment and first like, he reckons he wins. You might win something today, Belt Loop. Congratulations on your achievement there, coming in early at, according to, oh, you were in an hour early. Very good. Excellent. Yes, congrats, Gaza. So if everyone doesn't know, Gary over there at Belt Loop 29, if he was in Tasmania, we would not call him Gary. We would all call him Gaza. So welcome in. Devil Dog. Hey, Ed. Good to see you, mate. And it is a beautiful day this morning. Let's cut into there. Yeah, and Tim Mitchell, good to see you. Hi, kids. He's coming down saying hi to everyone. And there's Ed coming back. And my good mate over in WA, Planet Jonesy, when you're heading home, when you're heading back. He's over there, Planet Jonesy 6713. Demoose, good to see you. Yeah, it's I'll tell you one thing. It's a beautiful day. We've got a garden plant. We've got a bit of gardening to do today. So for the other channel that I do, which is called Outback Tasmania, and Outback Tasmania just put a comment in. He's not even a moderator. Jeez, that's how organised I am here. But yeah, we got some the lovely Mrs. Radio that said, you know what we don't do on the third level up is a garden yet. So let's put something there. So we're off to the a couple of gardening shops and a couple of places. And you probably can hear a couple of birds chirping, because I haven't turned the mic off yet up the top. Yes, interesting. So the mic's still on up there. So if the neighbours start yelling, I'll turn it off. They can hear this too. It's actually it's on speaker, and they're probably hearing this voice coming out of a phone on a stick up on the hill. Got wonderful neighbours here, actually. Yeah, so we're planning to head out and do some looking around for some plants and different things, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Hey, Troy, good to see you. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you. And there is my wonderful running friend who we had a great race with, who's we were neck and neck all the way, and there is Shawnee Groves. She is, and I woke up this morning, stretched my legs, had a bit of a yawn, walked around a bit, grabbed my phone, and someone was just ending a live. Shawnee had a pop-up this morning with all the gardening friends. Yeah, Okies Eden. Sorry about that, mate. Welcome in. Good to see you. And yeah, it's yeah, enjoy the view from Tasmania. Well, we're looking at straight directly in front is the port of Burnie, and then Emu Bay is there on the right, and the beach is on the left-hand side of the screen. You can sort of see the little swells rolling along. It is a glorious day, but it is Tasmania. You take it while you got it, because in about an hour or two from now, it could be completely different. And it's springtime here. It is the wettest time of the year on average. So usually springtime we get a lot of rain. And I'm told by some locals that probably in 2 weeks from now, the temperature will start jumping. And it's like clockwork, they say. It is wonderful. How's the family? Are they back from their disc golf, Shawnee, adventure? Yeah, birds are chirping. I don't know whether that's annoying or good. Yeah. Thank you, Shawnee. Share it out. I tell you what, 14 wonderful people in, and there could be a couple of lurkers as well. So welcome in, everybody, and thank you for popping by on this great Sunday morning Australian time. The grand final was yesterday, and the Geelong Cats were playing the Brisbane Lions, and it was neck and neck until the third quarter, and Brisbane just smashed them out of the park, kicked a few goals, and it was all over. And Brisbane Lions are now the AFL champions of Australia. Let me say they're the AFL champions of the world because no one else plays it. A bit like it's a bit like the what do they call it? The Super Bowl, or the I don't know. The Americans seem to make up their own games and then call it the World Championship. Yes, if your chat looks quiet, hit refresh. Look at what a great moderator, Shawnee Groves. Audio is great. Thanks, mate. Sound is good. Thank you, Shawnee. You sound like a DJ. Not quite. Not. Oh, could do, I suppose. Why not? Living past glories. Let's move my chair over a little bit. I still haven't bought the new chair. I was just about to go chair shopping yesterday, and we had a different little adventure started. So we done something different. But thanks, Jonesy. The Moose. Now I am 8:05. I'm only 5 minutes behind chat, so I'm going to really keep coming through. And on today's live, we're going to talk about the challenges of getting to your goal of 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. You probably, a lot of people might be sick of hearing it, but there is a lot of new channels like Okies Eden here. He's on his mission to get there. So thanks, mate. I just saw this. I tell you what I did see today. I dumped out a ton of. You've probably got sick of seeing my head pop up in the shorts feed, but I cut up a lot of shorts out of my videos and stuck them out there. And this morning, one of my shorts come up on the feed, and it actually said, "This channel will be live in 20 minutes," or whatever it was. So thanks for coming in. And how hot is it over there? I reckon it's a bit nice and warm. The Sook says, "You are great, Jonesy. Good on you, mate." He's a good sport. That's another story. We'll save that for later on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gary is on. Gary is on. Gary is on what? Gary Zane. Oh, jeez. Under new glasses. Gary is on. I thought that said. Yeah, so when you're on your mission, this is the second channel that I've got to the starting line, is what I call it, when you finally get there and you click the button to be AdSense and monetized. Ed knows all about that. Hello, Sook. Yeah, and my daughter too. I was talking to my daughter last night. We seen her on that live yesterday, and she said to tell you something later on about a few things American. So I'll and she's got in-laws that live in. Man, I always forget, but up in the cold areas where it dumps in Boston. Yeah, she's got in-laws live in Boston, and they get 3 foot of snow, and they got to shovel their way out. And there's Outback Tasmania. If you haven't subscribed to that wonderful channel, there's about 107 subscribers there. If you like, if you are a gardening channel, check out Outback Tasmania. That is my version of a gardening channel. It's sort of like a little bit fun, a little bit eccentric, a few little tests and a few little trials where trying out experiments on different ways of in this cold region that we live in, or cool region. We're trying different ways of doing stuff. Back to Bali on the 6th for 3 weeks. Good on you, mate. Thanks for the info and the update. That sounds like fun. And there you go. Good on you, Shawnee. Shawnee's on the job. Finding some more pumpkins? Well, it's that time of year. How hard, like, I've never done this and never seen anyone do it. How hard is it? I've cut up pumpkins for baking in the oven, and like you got to cut the skin off, or and that sort of stuff. It must be extremely hard to cut out, hollow them out and make these lanterns and different things out of pumpkins. It must be a bit of an art, a bit of a skill. I don't know how you all run all your extra channels. Well, to be honest, Tim, I've got more than 5 channels, but I've got 5 channels that are sort of seriously got content. I got a music channel, which is the original. That's way behind in the watch hours. It's got about 700 odd subs, and that's Australian Radio Indie. I do that just for the music, so I put the music out there, different bands, different people. I've been a bit slack there. I haven't put any music out for a number of weeks. And that's for fun. Like, that one's for fun. And the gardening channel, Outback Tasmania, that is for fun as well, because I've been talking to this wonderful lady here. Yep. Drop your thoughts in, have a chat in the convo. Yep. I do love hearing we do have a conversation on that channel too. So if you in any of my this channel especially, this is the conversation channel. So I'm getting back to the gardening channel. So I started that, and I'm going to be gardening, and I'm going to be doing some little improvements of the yard. So being a YouTuber, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to film them and put out some 10-minute videos and some maybe 15-minute video here and there, and just put them out for fun and see how they go and show people what I do, different ways of composting and that sort of thing. And you know what, I'm enjoying it, so I'll keep that going. So that's the music channel, Outback Tasmania. This one here, Radio Jonesy. This one is the conversation channel. So this channel I talk about, if you see my videos, I pick a subject and I just give you my old man's advice sort of thing on it. And that's just what I like to do. If I was on radio, I'm thinking if I was on a radio station and I was talking about a subject, I'll just get that little subject out there and then hear what the feedback is in the comment section. That's the thought pattern and the idea of this channel. So, and it's that, like, one video got 23,000 views, and I thought, well, this channel's a winner. I'll keep going with that. But I've never had that sort of success. I've had a few 1,500s and 1,700 and 1,200 and 500 and those sort of view counts. But when I got the 23,000 one, that gave me like 1,500 watch hours, which was a year ago this week. And those watch hours are now coming off this channel. So the big push for me was to get to the monetization before that that occurred, so I could get. So I didn't want to go through all that rigmarole of trying to get another 1,500 watch hours, and yes, Lowe's $10. Oh, hang on, sorry. Have you seen how much pumpkins sold? Yes, at Lowe's, $10. Wow. They are driving back as we speak. Awesome. Here he is, the man, Sir Paul Honeyman. Good to see you, brother, and welcome in. Great to see you, actually. Hey, that's the view, mate. That's the view out from the backyard, out over the beautiful island of Tasmania. We're looking at Bass Strait, and if you kept going, if you're on a boat and kept sailing into the sun there, you would end up hitting the bottom end of New Zealand. So that is the Tasman Sea, the further you go across. And then if you sort of turn a bit left, it goes up to the Pacific Ocean. So that's the view we've got there. And good to see you, mate. And then actually, where are you? I have to go over. Oh, man. I just got to do a bit of tinkering. I'll go to there. Go to there. Yeah, so hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend, or their weekend's going great. It has been a lot of wet weather here, so I've been unable to get out to film. Shawnee was telling me to film the rain because there was a lot of rain, and I was planning on that idea, and look what happened. We're in a beautiful sunny morning, and we're going to be gardening a bit, digging up some weeds and some on the next level up. And where are we? Let me run up here. Just doing that. And yeah, back to here. All right. And so, Paul, he's come in with some, Lynn Oakey. Sorry, Lynn, I had you there. Good to see you. And we'll come back to this shot. Maybe this shot, I don't know. This shot or this shot. We'll stick with that one for a bit. And we might even change the camera back to, I got to get a good cameraman, I tell you. There we go, back to camera number, that's number one. And welcome in, everyone. And, yeah, good on you, Sir Paul Honeyman in person. And I'm loving what you're doing with Big Mike too on those. For me, they're like 11:30, midnight, 1:30 sort of lives. Are they lives? I'm assuming you go live to do them. Yeah, mornings with Big Mike, I think they're called. MT Homestead, and that's the sidekick. I'm going to call you that, Paul. The sidekick. You're the star of the show, to be honest. I give my access to the local people for their goats and chickens. Good on you, mate. We're actually thinking about fencing in the top part of this hill on our property where this camera is right now. And there's some birds all moving around. And putting in a couple of goats for pets, really, and keeping the weeds down so I don't have to worry about them at the back end of the property here. What's your thoughts on that? Is there any other? Maybe I should get 2 sheep, or do I stick with goats? I'm going to get I am getting there's Paul saying hi to Shawnee. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. Hey, Gary, welcome in again. Gaza. Love the nutrients and the natural dewormer you are offering your local livestock. So, what? Pumpkins are a dewormer. Is that correct? And let me just say again, the mission to get the channels to the starting line was a full-on effort. And if it wasn't for Shawnee Groves pushing me along, because I was just happy doing my thing, and then we talked about having a race to the finish line or the starting line. And when we got to the starting line, I mean, when I started to get serious and started going live, I was watching the watch hours really power along. And man, you sit back, put your feet up, Gaza. Geez, you're meeting the right people today, Paul. These are all good people here. He even took a nap. Good for you. Aki's Eden. Saying hi to Paul. What should we harass Jonesy about? No, play nice. Yeah, and we are going to go shopping soon and get some plants and a couple of other things. The lovely Mrs. Radio got ready to go, and she came out and says, "Okay, what time are we leaving? I'm dressed, ready to go." And she was looking amazing, and I went, "It's Sunday morning, you know I go live." And she went, "Oh, okay." And there's Shawnee showing you some of the Vegemite and the Devil as the number one member of the channel. Shawnee was the very first member, so she's showing the wonderful emojis. I have a couple of numbers like, yes. Someone ate Gary. You still are, Gary. Okay, thanks for confirming you weren't that hungry, Paul. Besides, I can always take it off when it hits again at 28. Good on you, mate. Yeah, and today's topic challenge, getting the goal to 4,000 and 1,000 subscribers. and to have somebody with you there to push you along. Because the first time I did it, I was on tour with Radio Jonesy. That's my other channel, and that's more of come with me and I'll show you some locations on the island or somewhere else I go. And that's the idea of that channel. And I was pushed along by these two gentlemen, um, Belt Loop 29 and the wonderful Devil Dog. And it was a bit of a mission that we all sort of joined in. There was about a bunch of us, about 6 of us, all doing it at the once, at the same time. So if you can get someone who's nearly at the same stage of your growth and sort of combine with them and talk to them, and then they can talk to people in their chat and you can talk to people in your videos, it sort of eggs you along and it gives the community something to support and cheer for. I know when I got there was poor old Barry. He was sort of saying, "Boo, you you cheated," because he wanted Shawnee to win, which we all did anyway. But we all got there. That's the main thing. If you schedule a short to come out when you're live, and the live is red around the icon. Yeah, well, the short did have my live on it, going live in 15 minutes or whatever it was. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. No, we're all that way, mate. I'm telling you what, you can do it. So you just videos. The advice is videos. You're doing it because I'm seeing you. The videos get people there and make you 10 hours here and 10 hours there, and then the lives that you do give you the 15 hours or the 30 hours or the 10 hours. You've just got to keep chipping away, because after the 12 months cycle and you start losing your time again. Yes, he's into it. Good on you, Paul. Yeah, so once you get into it, it is absolutely awesome. So, and the when you do get, like, the first part, the 3,500, definitely click that, get that first section done, because when you get to the second section, it's a lot easier to have all the boxes ticked, and all you got to do is click that one button, and as soon as it says you're there, because as soon as I got there, my watch hours were like 4,170 or something, and then I got to the 1,000 subscribers. I clicked that button, and it went straight away, because I was already part-time monetized. It got me straight there. And then the next day, I lost like 60 watch hours because my 12-month cycle was up. And then I've lost another 40. But I've continued on doing lives, and I'm sort of at that level now where I'm losing hours and gaining hours and losing hours and gaining hours. But let me say, on my other channel that's monetized, I am down to 1,800 watch hours, and it's still monetized. So they don't, as long as you're putting content out, I'm told you got to put at least one video out every 3 months to keep it. Yeah. So anyway, that's the goal. Like, the mission is to try to find a partner, like a teammate, someone that. Yeah, Josie. You're supposed to say that, Josie. Oh, he's not an overachiever. He's a good, cool cat and a good guy. You were here at 4:00. Good for you. So you were an hour early. That's right. The first comment was an hour early. The miss saying hi to Paul. Yeah, and once you do sort of, you if you keep putting the videos out, and when you do your videos, it's very important to have the title of the thumbnail and the title. Everyone says it, right? All these gurus will tell you, title, thumbnail, and audio, and you know, your visuals is the last thing you should worry about. It's all about the audio and the title. Like, honestly, just do a video. Like, all my videos are done with my phone. So I've got a GoPro 11. I'm going to start using that again, but my computers are that old; it doesn't handle the the megabyte, the gigabytes of data. So Gary says Gaza says he's an overachiever, but it's possible I am an underachiever as well. Much is expected of Gaza. I got up today to a walloping migraine to find out Ed at Whistle Stop had a live and I missed it. Well, sorry about your migraine, mate. Hope you're feeling better. And where are we now? So we're talking about the channels as well. So, like, the 5 channels is basically the first one was On Tour Radio Jonesy. So that's monetized. That's I've got to plan and work that one better because it's there, it's doing its thing. It's not that popular. The second one is this one that's monetized now, Radio Jonesy. This is the conversation channel, so I'll be talking. I'm sort of getting every video. I've got a little community that sort of comes in, but every video gets comments from new people. So that's because the subject matter. So it's the subject matter, which, i.e., the title, brings in new people, brings in. It's like Blue over there in England. She's doing the what is it, the 40 Days to Christmas challenge or something. But her titles for them videos is Day 10, and then the subject. It should be the 40 Days of Christmas challenge, the 40 Days of Christmas countdown. Something people look at and go, "Oh yeah, okay," and then the subject matter after that. It's all about what the algorithm is going to who is going to share it out to, and what it's a bit of work to cover Pumpkin. I reckon it would be. And oops, the family's here. Need to switch to the phone. Surely you're not supposed to throw me under the bus. Thankfully, I've stopped carving pumpkins a few years ago. I've never done it, and I don't think I will. I carve them up to put them in the oven in a baking tray. Isn't it funny too how our butternut pumpkins are called squash in different parts of the world, but they're butternut pumpkins. It's a bit like aluminium, where it's aluminium and some strange people call it aluminum. That brings them out. That brings them out for sure. Never sure what I know. Yep. OCD tendencies? No way, Gary. No way in the world you could be that way. Let me just juggle camera number 1 a bit. Oop, oop. I got it there. It's all good. Yeah, so the sun is rising. Look at that. It's actually up in the sky right now. So it's a beautiful day out there. You can see that on the left-hand side, you can actually see the waves rolling in to the beach. I've got to get a better a camera that can zoom in and zoom out. A fixed camera. I keep saying it every time I do this sort of talking. Thanks, Gary. If you cook a pumpkin, pro tip. If you cook pumpkin, pro tip, cut it up, freeze it after a few days, thaw it. It cooks in half the time and caramelizes nicely. Ooh, thanks for that. Cut it up All right, so I cut it up into the pieces I want to bake, and then I put it in the freezer. So the fresh pumpkin I've cut up, I'll wrap it in, or I'll wrap it in some cling wrap or something, and stick it in the freezer. Okay, I will give that a try because we do a lot of baking here. Yep, how is Tammy doing? Tammy is hauling some hay today. Oh, wow. She's a legend. She is a legend. And here's the other man in question. It is the DD Devil Dog. I've got to work out, Devil Dog, how to get my Nightbot that works on tour with Radio Jonesy to work on this channel, because it doesn't seem to be working. The view is as nearly as good as the hillside view on the mountains. Well, that's out the back. It is a it is the reason we bought where we bought. The view was this property was probably property number 6 that we tried to buy. Like, we tried to buy 5 other houses first, and we got gazumped. Over here they do you put a price in. Okay. The napping wasn't long enough. Yeah, and you just say you put a price in for a house, say 400,000. The real estate then takes that bid to the just say they say to the owner, we've got someone offered 400,000. We'll just hold it for another few more days, and we'll just see what happens. And then then someone else comes along and they say, look, we've got this house up here. Someone's already put a bid in for 400,000, and the asking price, just say the asking price was 420. You put in a 400,000. They hold it for a bit, and then someone else comes in and says, I'll give them 430. Well, then they come back to you and they play this part-time unofficial auction, and then in the end, you just got to have your budget in place and say, well, no, I'm not going to spend that much. Just a bit of trivia: Jonesy, Bali fits into Tasmania about 10 times. Yeah, and actually, last night we were watching YouTube, as we do, and we were watching the Channel 9 travel show. When all those different characters all go on a trip, like they send them somewhere, and they got like the posh, snooty nose, rich people. Then you got the 3 young guys at work at Target, and then you got and they all have their different versions of. There's about 6 different characters, and they all have their different versions of the holiday, and they talk about it. And yes, Monday and Friday mornings with Big Mike at MT Homestead. Yep, that's a great. If you get a chance to check that out, MT Homestead and Paul Honeyman, or Sir Paul Honeyman, definitely check it out. And okay, I've got to keep catching up. Glad to hear it. Yep, Planet Jonesy. This guy here. Check out that channel. Planet Jonesy, lovely Australian guy. Married a wonderful Indonesian lady. Got a lovely daughter, and were living in WA. Decided to move back to Bali, and why wouldn't you? And he's setting up his house over there and doing very well. Although no morning talk this Monday, as Big Mike is looking after Terry. Yep. Okay, buddy. I sort of watch a bit. I watch some of the replay. I don't watch. Sort of because it comes on in the middle of the night. I get up, I see it on there, and I turn it on and sort of skim through it, see what you're up to. Yeah. The Devil Dogs channel. He will be live at 10 a.m. Australian time, which would be 7 p.m. Central. Tammy says hello. And always live talks. Hey, it gets it out there. No editing. You can do it. And then you can cut them up. And Paul saying hi to Tammy. I am now 26. Jeez, I'm still 20 odd minutes. Do you still check your watch hours, Jonesy? I do. I check my watch hours because the reason is that the 5 channels. Let me come back to this shot. Yeah, the 5 channels. I want to. I want to. I want to get a third one to the starting line, which is Tasmania Island Life. So I don't really talk too much about that channel. That channel, when I started to like when I started to do uh, seriously missions onto getting monetized and stuff, and then I got some advice from a full time YouTuber, and he was telling me what I've done wrong, all the things I've done wrong, and yeah, listen to them birds cheeping away. And he basically told me to scrap. I've done all that work to get that channel to monetization. He basically told me to drop that channel now and don't worry about it. It's never going to make you money. It's a disaster. But this is a guy. Let me tell you, he's getting like 35,000 views as a poor video. You know, and I'm happy to get 1,000, and I'm getting like 100 views. And he's going, "You're wasting your time." He said, "It's not even worth the effort." He said, "It won't take you long to start another channel. Start another channel." So, hence, I started this channel, and I've got this one to where it needs to be. I've got to really play the game properly. But on on tour with Radio Jonesy, I still love showing people the. And there I am. I just commented on in the chat. So this channel and that channel on tour with Radio Jonesy, and Radio Jonesy has so many people confused that it's 2 separate channels. So that was probably my fault, but I'm not changing things now. I'm just going to run with it. And the third channel is Tasmania Island Life. Man, he basically said, this is advice for anybody doing YouTube. This guy, he doesn't want me to say who he is. He's an Australian and he's full-time YouTuber. That's all I want to say. And he's got multiple channels. He's run courses. He's just a wonderful guy. And the strange thing is, I've met him because he thought I was a relative, which was unusual. What is the time difference between Sir Paul and you? That is a good question. What's the time there, Paul? It's usually about, with daylight saving sort of mucking around, it's about 10 or 11 hours. So if it's if right now it's coming up to not just say 9 a.m., quarter to 9 in the morning on Sunday, it would be early evening his time. Well, I'm completely wrong. It's coming up to midnight his time. So I'm about 9 hours ahead. Wow, it's going to change. When's your daylight savings changes? Ours kicks off very soon, and that really throws everything out of whack. And then yours, Americans, kick off, and that throws us like a 2 hour time difference from where we are right now. And then our daylight savings moves us an hour away, and then your daylight savings kicks off, and we're 2 hours away. Yeah, it's really weird when that happens. But thanks for clearing that up, Paul. Yep. Vegemite is too strong for me. I prefer Marmite sandwiches. Very similar, but Vegemite is the go, mate. Vegemite is the go. Throw out the Vegemite emoji if you remember. Shawnee, give us a handful of Vegemites. And the Moose, if you're in. This time of the day, I love this time of the day, to be honest. There's Rosemary Gardens Southern Crafts. That's an interesting channel. Vegemite is good stuff. There you go. Go on your devil dog. Yeah. Don't mess around with them. Don't mess around with the Marines. Actually, hey, Paul, if you see this, look at this. Where are we? Let's go to this one here. Right there above my finger. There's the Marine flag. Sent to me by my favourite Marine, Mr. Devil Dog. And here we are in the studio with full of junk over here on this side. Look at that. That's my shopping bags. Why are they there? That's my tote full of shopping bags. That one there. I've got to put that down under the. There's my gardening tools. Like real good music studio. On this side. This is one of my favourite artists. His name is Ty Penson, T-Y Penson. The album is Carry the Blues. He gets around on a horse. Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? And there's the album. I've got the CD for this, but he sent me down. He sent me down to vinyl. He said, "Do you play vinyls?" I said, "Sure do." He said, "Well, I got vinyls." And I said, "I'll buy one." He said, "No, mate, I'll send you one down." So my favourite song of the album would be "Fantasize," "Get Back to Jackie," "Ready in Motion." That was the track 4, side 2, "Ready in Motion." Ty Penson, that was the radio single off the album. Usually they put the radio single track 3 on side 1. But Glass Slipper, Fantasize, and Ready in Motion. Yeah, they're the 2 radio singles from this great artist, Ty Penson. Check him out. He does a good Neil Diamond impersonation as well. He plays at casinos. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let me continue on. Yeah, so Tasmania Island Life, the advice I was given was check out your analytics. This is the golden rule of YouTube for anybody doing anything in any genre, any niche, your analytics tell you what works. Go to your analytics, look at who watches what and for how long, and then replicate it and just keep doing it. So he told me this, and on my Tasmania Island Life, which was going to be my second vlogging channel, which, why was I doing another vlogging channel? I do not know. I looked at the analytics and everyone was watching my drive around videos. They were getting long watch time and views. Like, not huge views, but more views than my vlogs. So I just kept putting driving videos out. And at the same time, I started up a channel called Drive Tasmania, and that was going to be my driving channel. And this channel just kept growing and growing and growing. Tasmania Island Life. So now that is my drive around the island. Come with me. I'll take you for a run. Look at the different hills, the mountains, the ocean. So that's that channel. And I quite enjoy doing it. And we're going to continue on. That channel now is 2,800 watch hours. It's got the subs already. So we're just running that one. No extra promotions, no nothing. I just put a video out. I drive to work or I drive to the shops. I put the camera on the cradle and I'll say, hey, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, that's what we do. Lives are great. To keep monetization, what are the requirements? To keep monetization, the requirements are one video every 3 months. Once you stop, you have a gap. They will cut you. If you do get cut from monetization, all you have to do is reapply again. You just got to say, hey, I was sick, I was ill, I was blah, blah, blah. You send them the information and or the request. They can grant it straight away, or they can say, get back to 4,000 watch hours. They can give you a lot of the bigger channels, the huge channels, the channels that have got, like 100,000 subscribers. Just say, I know one guy who had a breakdown, and he totally left. This is a fun way of meeting people as well. But anyway, let me just let me do this. Copy that. Yeah. So with that in mind, if you do videos that get people to watch, and you keep repeating and rinse and repeat, that is how the big channels work. That is how a successful channel works. They pick a subject and they stick with that topic, or that they don't veer too far left or right, and they do their thing. So yes, that's how we roll. And there you go. There's the link. If one of my regulars would want to pop in, or if anybody wants to say hi, you're very welcome to. And bang, somebody downstairs already. Who could it be? I wonder who it is. Here we go. It's a mystery person. It's Gaza. G'day, Copper.
What's going on? G'day. G'day, Nancy.
G'day, mate. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Good to see you resting. Let's have a look at that lovely pooch.
Okay. Nikki.
There's Nikki.
White.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, say g'day, Jonesy.
Nikki. That's the best I could do.
Well, she said enjoy it. So,
yeah. So what's been going on, mate?
Just resting today. Just trying to have a nice, peaceful day. We went, got something to eat, and stopped by the co-op. Got some hay. That's it. Sup to Moose. There's everybody. Of course, I've been talking in chat anyhow. So.
Yep. See what you said here about they can drop you off under 4K.
Yeah. The fact is that they will they will try to tell you everything in the world without agreeing that they will or they can. But if pushed to give a yes or no answer, they will admit that they can drop your monetization for dropping below 4K.
Yeah.
It's in theory, they can do it, and I expect that's for the times when they have more people trying to put a whole bunch of stuff up. I'm just guessing, but I don't. Hey, Nelson, good to see you, Quint.
Hey, Quint.
But they're not really trying to get rid of people at this point. So, they figure some participation still provides stuff for them people to watch.
Yeah, and I'm also told that they're really concentrating now on the medium channels, like not the really small channels, but the medium channels that are doing content. Like they're concentrating on not promoting AI content, so the AI content can still go out, but they're not really pushing it. So my little inside source is telling me, but they're saying they can change. Like you said, they can change it any minute. But like I said, I'm still getting I'm still getting monetization, and my on tour with Radio Jonesy is at 1,800 watch hours at the moment. But climbing again because I'm putting content out.
Well, let me look and see how many. Because when they told me that, because I asked them, and it wasn't that long ago. Yeah. Currently, I guess I've got 3,000 hours for the last 365 days on my YouTube or on Belt Loop 29. Yeah. But that's including shorts too, and I'm sure that makes up a great deal because I hadn't done much in the way of regular videos, and all I'm doing is live streams, and my live streams are kind of limited. And
as long as you're doing content, like once you leave that 3-month gap and there's nothing done, even though your videos might be getting viewed, that's when they can take the monetization away. They still put the ads out there, obviously, and they get that little bit extra for them.
Well, but they're wanting new content as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
and here's Scott from Controversial Cruising. Good to see you, mate. Welcome in, and good morning from the future, and good evening from the. I'm sure you're in the deserts there somewhere. You're in Arizona, or you're over there somewhere where it's hot. Answer: if your channel fails to upload a public video or post to the community tab for a period of 6 months, then YouTube reserves the right to terminate your access to the partner program. So you've been Googling that up, Shawnee? I'm assuming she has, because she said answer.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at that, and that is in the paperwork for it. I've seen that before, but I pressed them for the issue because I've never seen anything that had an hourly an hour's requirement other than the initial getting monetized. And when pressed, I finally got somebody to admit that there is a number, and that number is 4,000 hours, is what they told me. So,
yeah, look, they're happy that they're happy that we're doing this. You know what I mean? Like we got interactions, we got people on the network. And like we're just a small little fish in this massive big pond. Great apes. Let me check this for a sec. Did anyone get an ad when they first come in? I wonder.
I don't know. I was here an hour before you went live.
Yeah, no, monetization's on. I turned that on last night. I must have been on the ball because usually I forget. Anyway, I digress. But it is an interesting subject. And look at Paul here. He says a great fact. Jonesy, the idiots decided to try to shorten aluminium. Laugh out loud. To aluminum.
Well,
it's funny. It's funny how that's going that way. Like here, that's all aluminium.
we may be idiots, but we do have the number one. What is that? Gross GDP and the number one military. And
you're a huge nation. I'll give you that. How many million people live in America now?
I think it's around 350 million, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, well, there's only 22 million or something here, or 23 million in there, and we're the same size. Our continent, our island, is nearly the same land mass as your country.
Oh,
and we've got,
sorry,
we've got 23 million, and you've got
340.1 million as of 2024.
And that's the official count.
That's the official count.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's we got a lot of empty spaces in the middle of this place. There's even this island, right? On here, we've got 500,000 people, 500,000, and over half of them, like 225,000, all live in Hobart, which is down the bottom of the island. So for the rest of the island, there is the other half for all of the other. Yeah. So controversial cruising, saying hi to Shawnee. That's Scott. If you haven't met Scott, he's a great guy. Check him out. Controversial cruising.
Now, there's less than 3 million people here in Mississippi.
Yeah.
2.943.
2.943. Wow, just in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there. I've walked at different parts of Mississippi, from the what do they call it? The Delta, down in the Delta where the blues is, down in Clarksdale, Mississippi. We were all down that way for a while. Then we were obviously in Memphis. Went up, had a good time in Memphis. Everyone talks about Memphis being violent and dangerous, but we seemed to have a good time. But maybe we were there at the right time when there was a music festival. Lots of people from all around the world.
Well, there's a lot of things changing here in the U.S. these days. Kind of flip-flopping one way and then another these days. So, who knows?
Well, you know what the goal is in life? Make your little patch perfect for you and just live your life. You know,
I agree.
Let all the garbage in the world be garbage, and you just, I know it sounds selfish, but you just do your thing and enjoy what you have with who you got.
Well, yeah, I am looking at the future and trying to get ready for it. I don't know how prepared I'm going to be, but I can only do what I can do. So
yeah, no, I'm preparing
trying to get ready for retirement.
Yeah, that's what this channel's all about. Trying to just get a little side hustle going for my retirement years. And when I finally do flick that switch and say, yes, I'm officially retired from the workforce, I'll be doing YouTube and radio programs. That's my YouTube's going to keep me active and busy and doing stuff, and the music's just going to keep me what I enjoy doing.
Well, so, I was talking with somebody about that, and as a matter of fact, yesterday, I think, because YouTube, I make, considering what my channel is making these days, and it don't make a whole lot, but that's okay. It's, I make more from one overtime shift than I make in right now about 5 or 6 months on YouTube. So YouTube is just a thought to give me something to do. And, if it pays for a little bit of gas or something, that's fine.
That's the plan, mate. That's the way I'm looking at it as well. Just to, I've got my like all my ducks sort of in a row, so I'm sort of organized. Then there's some other things we can do, like as you can see, we're up on a hill, and there is a few steps to get up to the house. So eventually, when old age really does kick in, we will be. Oh, wrong one. Jesus. I don't mind that. Actually, I don't mind that shot, to be honest, because it's up close and personal. But yeah, so when we do get there, like we're almost there, and the lovely Mrs. Radio enjoys. She's made a lot of friends now down at the place where she volunteers at time and helps the needy, and down at a Goodwill shop, like run by a Christian called a company called City Mission, which is a good Christian organization that looks after the needy. But they got a shop down there. It's a Goodwill shop, so people drop off their stuff, and they sell what's sellable, and they use the money that's made at their store to run the empire and then keep the needy looked after.
Yeah, Tammy, she likes going through and doing, tending to the critters around here. So she got something to get her up in the morning.
Yep. And she works hard too, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she works Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Although sometimes they let her off early on Friday. But she's got a 40-hour week job. But she's got other stuff she's into with the gardening and and the critters and what have you.
Just heard my name.
Yes, I was just talking about you, baby. You want to come wave?
I just saw the funniest thing.
Okay,
Well,
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We're listening.
I was sitting out on the back porch, just looking at everything.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, my lights that I have hung up out there started swinging,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, "What in the world?" And so I focused my eyes a little bit more, and there was this big red bird sitting on my light, swinging back and forth. His tail was his back tail.
Go ahead and wave. Baby.
Was flapping back and forth, and he was on there for almost a minute. It was hilarious.
That's Tammy.
Yeah, that's the hand model.
Here.
That's the wonderful hand model.
Well,
All right. Y'all want my hand model?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that from the other week? There we go. Look at those hands. Hang on, let me get that off the screen. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Those hands should be selling nails and skincare products.
All right, I'll tell you what. For those y'all interested, I'll drop her link.
Yeah.
She got 315 subscribers.
We should get more than that. I'm way behind in the chat, so wherever that.
You're about 17 minutes, or you were earlier.
Yeah, I'm way behind it. I don't like running. I'm sort of old school, like reading the chat. I'm not sure, mate. How do I do that? Make you admin on my Nightbot.
Have to go into Nightbot. Go to Google, then type in Nightbot TV. Let me do it while I'm telling you how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nightbot TV.
Yeah.
And then you click on Nightbot.
Yeah. You'll
have to log in.
Okay. Learn more. Add to chat. Feature support products. Add to chat. Doesn't say log in.
Well, let me see.
Add to chat. All right. YouTube.
I think you have to go through and
Yeah, you got to pick a channel. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got several channels right now. Mine's on YouTube Police for some reason. I guess that's what it was last time I logged in. I'll log out and then I'll log in again. But with my main channel.
Okay, so good morning. It says, "Good morning, Radio Jonesy. Here's a quick 7-day overview. I've had nothing today, nothing and nothing. So join giveaways, logs, regular requests, chat, timers. Is it support forum? No.
I think you have to go to click on those three dots down bottom. Hang on, let me check. I've got to find it. It's going to take me just a second to see where it's at.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I've only got,
If you go to, that's it. If you go to settings, and once it pops in on settings, you drop down, and there should be a managers section.
Well, I can't even see settings.
Yeah, it's
So
on.
Yeah. I got Nightbot, right? And it says dashboard, commands, giveaways, logs, regulars.
Well, if you look down at the bottom, it'll have your channel name.
Yeah.
And click three dots to the right.
I got you. Settings. Yes.
Yeah. And then go to settings.
Yep.
It'll have a spot for managers down there. I've already got mine set. I'm assuming there's some place on here that you can add a manager, and you'll have to send him an email, an invitation to be a manager on your Nightbot. Oh, there it is. It says add a manager right under managers.
Yeah.
It says add a manager, and so click on that.
Yeah.
And then you'll be a thing where you're supposed to put in his email address.
Okay.
You should have his email address.
Yep. I sure do. Let me go over here and go compose to Okay, this is exciting for the live, but bear with us for a minute. We're I've only got the one monitor as well, so it's
No, Paul, I will not.
Code error. Why is there a code error? So I tried to put the email in there and it come up.
You may have to do it. You may have to do it on each of your channels.
Okay, we'll worry about that another day. Add. Enter the username or ID of the user that you would like to add as a manager. So the username or the ID.
I don't know. Maybe Eddie has a. I've already taken. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still on there.
Anyway.
Maybe just add in type in Devil Dog.
I did. It doesn't work. I've used a few different, put his name in and everything, but no, I don't know. I'll just go back to the live, and we'll. I went and looked.
He may have a particular account number or something with Nightbot, and may have to do it later. On most of these things, you just go through and send them an email, sending them an invite.
Invest in gold. Believe. Hey, Wade, good to see you.
Gold does well. Most of my stuff, though, right now is in a lot of AI stuff.
Yeah.
AI related stuff. And it's doing real well right now. Last few days hadn't been great, but I'm expecting that, honestly. Hang on, I got to grab my phone.
Yep. Let me have a look over here. I'll go to there. ID user appearance dark mode. Yeah, Nightbot works really good on the other channel. I mean, it's still working. Oh, I got the weather and I got the drop your link and a few little things pop up. Doing it in a Corvette. What's going on here? I sort of jumped up a bit. I'm leaving that alone. Still hope to visit the States before I croak. It's a good place. It's interesting when you get there, Paul, because you see a lot of what you already think about. Like you'll see a lot of places there that look like England or look like somewhere else you've been, because the world's like that. Like people come to Tasmania and the first thing they say is that, wow, this looks like Arkansas or this looks like wherever. And they just, everybody, I pick people up from the airport and as we're driving back, the landscape changes about 3 different sort of ways. And a
buddy of mine bought a Corvette last year.
okay, nice.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why it reminds me.
When we were over there, we had one of those what's the GMCs or GMEs or whatever? Yeah, them big black. They're not a Suburban. They're the next one up. The big ones the FBI drive around in.
Denali, maybe.
They're big. They're monster. They're huge cars. We could get 6 people in it and plus a lot of gear. So we had one of those, and then we had to hire another car, and like idiots, we hired a sports car. Just we could have got something cheaper, but we thought, you know what? While we're in America, let's get a Charger.
There we go.
Get a camper shell. Yep, for sure. You know what? This is what a lot of people do here at GMC. Yeah, it's what you see, those black they're like, I don't know what they are, but when you watch those FBI shows on TV, that everyone's driving around, there's like 5 black cars in a hurry with the president and all that sort of stuff. That's the sort of car we hired. And we got a puncher too down in we got a flat tire down in Dallas. We were down at the marketplace.
Eddie's in the basement, I think.
Oh, he used to. Sorry, Eddie.
How long are you going to keep me down there?
All the time, but you're such a nice guy. I'll let you up every now and again.
Hey,
Cadillac Escalade.
Okay, but that's not a GMC.
No, it's Cadillac Escalade, but that's a lot of times what they're driving in. Either that,
Yeah,
or a Yukon.
But he was asking about GMC.
I'm pretty sure it was. I got a picture anyway, but it's on my phone, which is actually my phone is right there. So I'll show you.
Well, we can't see it from there, Jonesy.
Yeah, I'll show you on your live.
Okay.
All right, but
Hoorah, Wade.
yeah, good to see everybody in. This has been a good live for me. It's Henry Leslie. Good to see you. It's great to see Paul. Actually, this is the first live you've come in with me. I think, Paul, is it? Have to let
Well,
the dogs
it's
out.
like midnight. It's almost 12:30 over there where Paul is. I think.
He's a night owl, mate. He goes live with all hours of the day and night with different people. He's a celebrity in his own right now.
But Jonesy, I don't have access to your Nightbot to set it up.
Yeah, how do you get in there? Like how?
You'll have to, huh?
I was there before. We were.
We were just looking, Eddie, and it asked for. Hang on.
So I was in the settings.
It asked to enter a username or ID. Of
Yeah,
the,
that's the big long number, Gary.
Okay.
You go to settings at the bottom. Hold on, let me get on my channel.
You know, what's it doing there?
And then you go to settings, and then you go to general. Wait, hold on.
Support forum.
User
Discord.
ID right there under general, under settings. It has a user ID. You enter that user ID under manager or whatever under Nightbot to add manager, and you enter that. Mine's like 627B508818CA2316C9BD83F. But it's that
Thanks.
big long number under user ID that you had.
Did you get all that there,
No.
Jonesy?
I just see my user ID. That's all I see.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you will see until you enter whoever you want to be a manager to your Nightbot
Okay, well,
to that.
Send him an email, Eddie, so that he'll get, with your ID on there so he can add you.
And then right up under that, it's in private chat, Jonesy. And then under that, it says add manager. You click on that and it'll say enter the username ID or of the user, blah, blah, blah. That's the number that you enter.
okay, let me choose that. And then I'll go back to there. So when I go into, let's just go back to dashboard, and then I'll do this all again. Go down to bottom, Radio Jonesy settings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it says
It'll start with your user under general. It'll start with your user ID. If you scroll down a little bit, there'll be a box that says add manager.
Yeah, we looked at that, and he had to put in the ID. So he has to
And that's the ID that's where he's going
Okay.
back to now. And that's the ID that I sent in private.
add
Right.
add
copy and
manager,
paste.
add manager.
Yeah, copy and paste.
Yep, been there, done that, and done that, and go bang. Okay, and then yep, your little logo just come up.
All right. I have to
This is
log
it.
out of Nightbot, log back in before it'll take effect.
Now, do I need to do anything else while I'm here, or do I
Hold on.
jump it?
Oh, there you are. Well, it depends on what other channels you want. But you need to go to your mod box and type in Nightbot on YouTube. Because Nightbot has to be a manager on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think I've done that. I think.
Okay. Well, then you see back on your dashboard where it says join channel. Hold on. Let me get this done first before it starts timing people out.
Okay.
Oh, you got to connect Nightbot first.
Okay. So I've got to go to
Under dashboard. There, join channel. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Nightbot online. Now I got to go chat moderation, turn all this stuff off. So Nightbot don't time nobody out.
So I've got to click.
Okay, that's done. Commands. I've already done that, Jonesy. I've already done it.
Oh, sorry.
Made me a mod. So now under commands, let me go get a command. Let's do the weather first.
Yep.
Give me a second.
I'll give you all
Somebody
day.
ain't got as many commands as me. And
Well, this is exciting. Nightbot is good for your. It's just a bit of fun to have in your.
copy.
Nightbot sucks.
What sucks?
Paul says Nightbot sucks. Doesn't like me
Oh.
using capitals at all.
Well, no, I've turned that off. You can use capitals,
Yeah.
Paul. That's what I was talking about, getting rid of all that stuff. So, okay. Now you're going to have to give it a few minutes to connect. I got the weather command set up on your thing.
Yep.
Let's see. Go back here.
Demoose. Demoose is saying hi to Eddie.
Hoorah, Demoose. I'm a little bit busy at the moment.
Yep.
Can't see chat. Jonesy's got me
Working.
busy
He's working for the
Where-
man.
to
Working for
where
He's working for his money.
what do you
That's
want your
right.
drop command to be?
Radio.
Throw another one in for 29.
Shut up, Gary. I'm not throwing 29 in there. Okay, radio's done. Your drop command's there. As soon as it connects, let's see. And all right,
Demo said, hoorah, Eddie.
we'll do other timers or whatever you else want. You can tell me later on.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
Somebody type radio or weather, see if it's connected yet. It'll take about 5 minutes.
Yep. It'll take about 5 minutes. There we go. The moose has tried it.
There it is. It's working. It's hooked
Yeah.
up. Somebody can type
Yeah.
weather.
There's Ace.
Weather in your zip. It'll drop the weather.
Okay, let's try the weather. Where is weather in your postcode? I think over here you got to put. There is Paul. Sir Paul Honeyman. There's the weather for Dayton. Conditions today are sunny with a temperature of 83, which is
Gary,
28
how do you know
Celsius.
my zip code, bro?
I know because I've typed in yours and mine at the same, one right after the other several times.
The moose is very. He's got the similar weather to us.
It's always, which one will it be today?
See how quick
Who the
that
heck
was,
is-
Jonesy?
Yeah, mate.
Hey, Ace.
Ace has got 71. So see if I do weather. Let me. So mine's only a four digit. I think I got to do. I got to put the town down.
It'd be cool to meet you, Paul. Hey, if you can get over here by November the 1st, we're going to be hanging out at the Ren Fest.
You see, I got to put in the town because it doesn't
Yep.
take for whatever reason, doesn't take the 4 digits. But anyway, there we go. We're at 11 degrees, 51. Wind is blowing from the. Let me get.
Oh, there was a Buc-ee's right by my house. Well, not right by it, about 30 minutes from it.
Baytown.
Mm-hmm.
So the clouds rolling in since we started. There we go. Looking at the weather today, conditions are mostly cloudy with temperatures of 51, which is 11 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west at 14 miles an hour, which is 23 kilometers an hour, and is currently, the humidity is 65%. That's where we are right here, right now, downtown Tasmania. Let's do this one, see how this turns out. Didn't turn out good at all. It turned out back to.
Excellent.
No, but that was not supposed to be that one.
Well, we are going to Pirate Day.
Paul said he didn't want to meet up with you, Gary.
I didn't take it that way.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Here's Ace. Ace is member number 6 of the channel. Good
My
to see
bad, Gary.
Ace. Throw out the Vegemite emojis there, Ace.
I think I've gained 2 members since last week.
Awesome.
You're a celebrity. There's the wonderful Ace. Go connect with that wonderful person. And look at that wonderful hairstyle coming back. Looking sharp there, my man. There we go. There's Ace putting out the Vegemites.
He's looking clean, huh, Jonesy?
Yeah, very sharp. Yeah.
Well, my hair was getting a little bit long, so
A little bit long.
I didn't want to meet up with Gary. Oh, it was.
That's a good problem to have. Long hair and looking a bit woolly.
You're missing the comma and the period, and so that's all right. The punctuation.
Yeah, keep being pedantic, Gary, and he won't want to meet up with you.
Paul's a cool dude.
Yeah, but Gary's there correcting his grammar and stuff like he's a freaking English teacher.
Paul come into the like all the lives I go to, Paul's always there. So the community, like the homesteading community and all the, so Paul's always been in the chat ever since I can remember. And then, yeah, he always got some good one-liners, and he's quite funny most of the time. And then he puts out, he goes live with Mike over there at MT Homestead, Big Mike. And we all got to see what Paul looks like, and he looks exactly like he talks.
I've seen Paul on a live, but I don't think it was Big Mike's. It was somebody else's. It's aluminum. That's what I was going to come up here and say anyway. It's not aluminium. It's aluminum. No, it's not. Look,
see?
Dude, pronounce how it is. No, pronounce how it is spelled. Aluminum.
No, that's America. See, it's aluminium. See?
No,
see? M-I-N-U-M. Aluminium.
Gary, tell him.
It's aluminum.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, you Americans can call it whatever you want to call it. We'll just call it what it is.
You can't even pronounce aluminum.
Aluminium.
No, aluminum.
And what is the real football? The football is a round ball, and they kick it, and it's called football, not soccer. But hey, the AFL was yesterday. The grand final was a pretty good game. 100,000 people in the stadium. It was Snoop Dogg was the halftime entertainment, doing his thing.
What, he was smoking dope on stage?
Yep, yeah, that's what he does.
Well.
That's his thing.
And dancing, yeah. Had all the back and dancers doing their shakes and moves while he was doing his little 5 minutes montage of his music. Got paid millions of dollars to do it.
Hey, I heard there's going to be a party in Gary's live tonight, and Gary's going to be up till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Nope.
That's what I heard.
I am doing something rare tomorrow, and I will discuss it on my live. That's not a problem. There's a couple things I'm going to discuss on my live tonight.
No, whatever. I like Matt Rife. He's funny.
I do too.
Well, what do they say in Scotland, Paul? Which way they go? The Australian way or the American way?
I'm 12% Scottish, and I say it's aluminum.
Yeah. Welcome to the hardest language to learn, American English.
What is a castanet?
Castanet's Gary's live. I don't know, but we're going to be partying until 1 o'clock on your live, Gary.
Y'all can, but I'm going to be asleep.
No, you're not. You gotta. It's your live.
I know what a castanet is. Not sure what a castanet is. There's a woman named Melissa Castanet.
Oh yeah, my daughter said yesterday. I was on Dez's live, and I think you were there, Sook. You were there for a little while, and and
Hold on a
she
minute.
said,
Get
she
rid of
said
that.
to-
Get rid of that comment, Jonesy.
okay,
Okay, hold on a minute.
Oh, well, come on.
we're seeing the little fella in his swimming pool.
Did you hear Daddy? You want to come up or hear Papa?
I'm not Papa. There you go. There you go, Jonesy.
There he is.
Look at my name, Jonesy.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Devil Dog at the Sook. Yeah, he was just tired last night. He had to leave. But we're at Deserts Live, and my daughter called me on a video call, and so I'm talking to her, and then I was showing this camera here the video of the little fella in the swimming pool. That's young Arthur, and we were just talking away, and then she was digging up this garden that, like, they've only just sort of moved into their property, and there was a sort of, she was trying to pull out the weeds, and she was pulling out these big looking potatoes, weird looking things. She cut one open last night, and it was there was a lot of, if it was a potato, it was juicy, had a lot of fluid in it, but she thinks it's potato, but she's not going to eat them.
I don't
But
think.
anyway, she's not going to eat them. But anyway, long story cut short, and long story cut short, she said, "Tell the Americans tomorrow when you talk to the Americans, because she's got family over there in Boston." She said, "Tell them they just can't make a decent pie. Why do they put fruit and vegetables in pies? What's up with that? Can't get enough of a good old fashioned meat pie." So
It's not a pie.
a meat pie is a pie.
There's the correct spelling, Paul, and that's what it is. It is aluminum. Is a lightweight, silvery white. See, that's how it's done. And if you ask how it's pronounced, it says aluminum, not aluminium.
Aluminium.
No,
See?
hold on.
Aluminium, not alu. Where's the alu?
Google.
Like alu
What
should
is
be
the
L.
correct what?
No.
Yeah.
Talk to an American one. Why don't you talk to the Australian one? Get
Hey,
away. What do you
Yeah.
want?
Google. What is
It's-
the correct pronunciation of the metal cans are made of?
It's going to say aluminum is the standard spelling and pronunciation in North America, United States, and Canada, while aluminium is used in the British English and is preferred.
No, it's they say aluminium is what he's saying. Aluminium, Gary.
Aluminium. That's it. You said it right there, Gary. Good on you.
What
mate.
is the correct pronunciation of the metal that cans are made out of?
Depends on where you're at.
This stuff?
Come on. Why won't you talk? How do I make it talk?
So this
What?
this tin here says this can was made with aluminium. Says it right there.
No. Come on, say it. Hold on.
There are fruit pies, though, as well.
Yeah, just don't sound good.
Okay, see, it is saying there's the American spelling is different than the British spelling. The
Yep.
American spelling is ALUMINUM, and
Okay.
the British spelling is ALUMINIUM.
See?
Pronunciation for American is aluminum. The pronunciation for the British is aluminium.
See? Told you, I win. Woo!
You don't win
mate.
because USA, bro.
I win because I'm right. I'm right all the time.
No,
No fruit in the
Yeah,
meat pie,
that
please.
ain't
Go
how
on
it
there,
works.
Jonesy. I pronounce gold as the standard. Yes. I wish I had plenty of it, but I haven't. Yes, there are both fruit and meat pies. Even in England, they do fruit pies, I think, don't you? You do, but over here, mate, you just got to have steak and onion, you have steak and cheese, you have pepper, beef with hot peppers. it's like absolutely delightful meat pies. But anyway, this has been a fun way of spending my Sunday morning.
What, arguing with me?
Huh? Yeah, for sure. Why not? I'll agree with that. Just to make it feel good. But
We cast off our oppressors and became the
correct.
the correct, and one and true.
The British, Paul said the British were here before the USA butchered our language, so I win. No, the winners win. Paul,
That war.
we won our independence, so we won the freedom to say aluminum however we want to say aluminum.
steak and kidney, yeah, meat and onion and steak and kidney. Oh yeah.
No, it's apple pie, cherry pie. It's pie like that. Key lime pie, right, Gary?
That's
Pecan pie. Those are pies.
Nah.
Well,
Y'all are talking about meat. pies.
chicken pot pie and a beef
Chicken.
pot pie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but those are pot pies. That's not a pie. It's a pot pie.
A pot pie. What the heck's a pot pie?
A pot pie is like a banquet pot pie.
Over here we have marijuana. It's called pot. You don't have to put marijuana in a pie.
Well, marijuana is called pot here too, and it's called like a bunch of different things.
But you have
You could go the A through Z alphabet for marijuana. Like I don't remember the A. B's blunt, C's cannabis, D is either dope or doobie. E is, but you can elephant. There's
Man,
for cannabis you can go A through Z on letters.
You're showing your skills there. Scallop pies. Oh man, scallop pies are absolutely awesome.
Because you keep saying radio, Wade, and the radio is the drop command. Anytime you start with radio, it's going to drop your link, bruh.
Yeah, that could be a bad move.
Just call him Jonesy. You ain't got to say Radio Jonesy. Just say Jonesy.
Yeah, just say you can drop your link anytime you want. Scallop pies here are a national treasure. Yeah, scallop, the seafood. Yeah, with scallop. Oh man. Yeah, Tasmanian specialty.
Pepperoni pizza in the oven, the pie. Yeah, see, what do y'all think about those pies? Those pizza pies.
Hey,
Jonesy?
Pizza pies.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm getting down.
Yeah,
there.
in New York and stuff, they call pie. Like if you see Emily, she'll tell you pie is pizza.
Well, that's stupid.
Ain't that right?
That's
Yeah.
a pizza. How can that be a pie?
In New York, they call it a pie.
Pot pie is a meat pie made in a crock pot. That doesn't sound right.
No, it's not in a crock pot. You can make it in a crock pot, but pot pies, like,
Mary
okay,
Jane.
you can buy at the store like a banquet pot pie. Banquet's the brand name, and it has a crust around the sides and on the bottom and on top. And in that, they have carrots and potatoes, and depending on if it's a beef pot pie or a chicken pot pie or whatever, but it'll have beef and kind of a brown gravy in there and stuff like that. Right,
Yeah.
Gary?
yeah,
Did I explain that well?
you did it very well. It should have added peas though.
Well, oh yeah, they got peas too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I believe you, and I hear you. Hey, listen, while I've got everyone here, and we're all in this pie-friendly environment, how?
Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. You remember that pie?
Yes,
Or,
American pie.
she's my cherry pie. You remember that pie? I'm getting into Jonesy radio stuff, putting it in terms he can
Yes.
understand.
Warm,
Okay, all
maybe?
right. How? Where am I actually? I'm there. Okay, membership.
Hang on.
How do I gift? Yeah, you're supposed to be able to gift members.
On YouTube side, not on
I'm on you.
on
I'm
the
on
YouTube
YouTube.
side. You go to the little dollar sign down at the bottom,
Yeah.
and you click on the dollar sign, and you go to the. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah,
You go to the
that's
dollar
not good.
sign, and then you
That's
go
not-
to memberships or membership
Yeah.
gifting.
Yeah.
And then you click on that.
It just comes up. Buy memberships. 50 is 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. That's
Okay.
it.
Are you on your channel?
Yep.
Gary?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
I think you got to be a certain price. I have got a cheap. I have my lowest membership is cheaper than what it says here.
Well, what are
Some
you
reason.
trying to do?
He's trying to gift to memberships.
Oh, okay. He's got memberships now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he knows that. He's trying to gift them.
there will be 4 things down below out to the chat. One of them is going to be a smiley face. One will be $1. One will be a heart, and one will be a plus. I think you have to click on the dollar,
Yeah.
and it'll have 4 options there: membership gifting, membership, super chat, and super stickers.
Yeah. Membership gifting. Yeah. It doesn't. It just says.
May only be 3 in yours, but there is a way to do it. I don't remember which one it is.
Yeah.
If it asks you for money, click on no.
Okay.
But there is a way to gift. I think I've already given out.
Yeah. Okay. Listen.
Yeah.
I just went to my live so I could see Jonesy. You click on. Okay, let me go back because I'm going back in there so I can explain it to you. And I just seen it. Okay, you click on the little money sign,
Yeah.
and then you click on membership gifting. Now here's the thing: you may have to have it for a certain amount of time before it'll pop up, because on mine it automatically pops up. Send gift memberships free of charge. You have 10 gift memberships left to send this month. And it'll say terms apply.
Yeah. I haven't got that. No.
I think you
Yeah,
have to have eight members before you can gift any, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Hold on. I'm reading the terms and conditions. These terms and conditions apply to the distribution of your 1-month promotional gift memberships to eligible viewers of your channel. Promotional gift memberships mean gift memberships that you and YouTube agree are deemed promotions under the Commerce Product Addendum in effect between you and Google without any revenue due to you thereunder.
Yep.
Promotional gift memberships are not transferable, not available for resale, and not redeemable for cash value. Let's see. I had to click on it to go to more. I'm trying to. Okay, right. Hold on. I'm trying to see about the free memberships.
No
Membership.
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches down here, Wade. We have jam and we have peanut butter, but we don't combine them.
Okay.
But maybe.
Anyways, I'm assuming that you have to either have a certain amount of members, or you have to have your membership turned on for a certain amount of time, like maybe after the first month or after the.
No, but the membership's been on for months because I got there ages ago.
Oh, okay.
With the first stage. And I've got 7 members, I think, now. But I should try it, Wade. I'll give it a crack. Okay, Katie's Kitchen saying it's good. Those terms and conditions no longer adhere to the people that cannot pronounce nor spell aluminium correctly, as the English put it into the.
I'm sure they have aluminum in their thesaurus as well.
That's why we love you, Paul. Anyway, I've been looking at that ever since I've been doing YouTube. It says, if I go into let's go into here. It said you had to be a certain.
Katie got it right.
Yeah. Yep. We got a few more minutes. I'm getting an impatient shopper saying, okay, memberships. Okay, in my memberships.
Well,
It's loading. My computer here is absolutely antiquated. Here we go. I have 7 members, which is wonderful. Semi Goodwin Honey, I should say, is member number 7. So Ace is 6. Look for you. Old Man King, Shawnee Grows, Peaceful Days, and the Moose. Barbecue and Outdoors. I'm not saying, I'm just saying I wanted to gift them. That's all I'm saying here. But I thought it might have said the pricing, but I thought there was a cheap levels. Okay, what levels have I got? I have the Wombats, I have the Tassie Devil, and I have the Wallabies. Okay, so the Wombats. Anyway, this is wasting time looking at all that. Let me go back to there. Yeah, sorry about that. I was sort of on my little tangent there. I thought while I had you guys here, I might have tried to see what didn't work. And what do you got there, Gary?
Ed had that same issue.
just a rock I found in the driveway.
Oh,
Kind of smooth.
Is it ancient?
Yeah, it's an antique.
An antique rock?
Yeah,
Maybe you should make a video about an antique rock, Gary.
I've already done that. You didn't know I had a video about an antique rock?
Yes, Gary, that's why I said that.
But have you guys still got your rock from Stonewolf?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, mine's just there
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah. I never get to see him much these days. I wonder what's going on there. Let me just...
Got it right there.
Yep. There it is. My look at that. Very nice. It's pretty cool that he
Very
puts
nice,
his,
Gary.
Thank
picks
you.
them up.
Very, very nice.
Thank you very much.
Very Gary nice.
All right, so we're coming up to, what time is it now?
5 minutes. I'm gonna have to go, Jonesy. Pleasure being up here. See you later, Gary. We'll check on that later, Jonesy, or I'll show you how to ask them on your YouTube studio. There's a little chat box up top for live help or whatever. Type up there why you can't gift memberships, and they should be able to help you with that.
All right, thanks, mate.
Yep.
Right.
Later, guys.
I'm thinking he
Phil.
may need 8. I'm thinking he may need 8 members in order to give away.
Yeah. No, we'll get there. Maybe you're right there, Gary. Well, I would like to thank everybody for coming in today. It was absolutely great to see, first of all, to see the sunshine this morning and to have that view again, because it's been, every time I've been live lately, it's been raining. And right now, I have the wonderful Mrs. Radio out there tinkering with the garden, itching to go down and buy the plants. So we've got to wind her up. I might finish this one a few minutes early so you can go to.
Hey, Tim just joined. That may open up for you.
Oh, we got another member.
Yeah, Tim just joined your membership.
Welcome in, Tim. All right, mate. Thanks for that, buddy. And Okay, thanks for that, Tim. I'll just run over to here to have another quick look. And that's member number 8.
That may have.
Demoose has put his Vegemite and his Tasmanian Devils out there. Good for you.
All right, I'm gonna see you over at Eddie's.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I'll be footloose and fancy free, but I'll be there.
See you there.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, Gary. Appreciate you. Don't forget, everybody, to when this live finishes, the wonderful Devil Dog is up next, and then Belt Loop 29. It is the Three Amigos in the morning, my time anyway. And there's Des putting up the the emojis. The emojis look good on YouTube side. Looks terrible on StreamYard side. That's what I see on StreamYard. But when you go back to YouTube, which I was, and I'll see if I can get that free gifting stuff happening too. So I will try that out at a later date. I will be dropping by when Jesse and Lisa are not on. Well, aren't they live today, Paul? Or they were live? Or I know they go live at a similar time. Heading to Eddie's. Thank you, Tim, and thanks again for joining the family. There'll be some content up there, and I'll be sending you something in the email, so check that out when it arrives. All right, thank you, everybody. Has anyone dropped Eddie's link to his live? They do every other Saturday now, mate. Oh, that's great. All right, thanks for the information, because I will be doing this live at this time, Saturdays, Sundays my time. Well, that's good news for me. So every second one will be good. But thanks for coming in, Paul. I really do appreciate you, mate. And always been a fan of your wit and one-liners in the chats everywhere I've been. And thanks for doing what you do. Here's Eddie's link. There we go. We're all running over there. Thank you, Wade. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you over at Eddie's. Until then, this is Radio Jonesy saying good night, farewell, and until we meet again, we will see you on the next live, which will probably be Thursday night, your time, Friday, my time. So until then, check out the videos, support the community. There is some really good people here. So thanks, Janet Potter, for popping in. I appreciate you. No need to watch the replay. Have skimmed through the early bits with Shawnee. She's been gone for a bit. Her family's back from the adventure. But until then, we will see you all on a video or at another live. Yibbity yibbita. That's all, folks.